Public takas mo na. Hindi naman din. Public na.
Requesting everyone to kindly be seated. On this momentous occasion, I would like to welcome Shri Abhishek Banerjee, the National General Secretary of the All India Trinamool Congress, on his maiden visit to Meghalaya. Welcome, sir. I am also honored to welcome Trinamool State in Charge, Dr. Manas Ranjan Bhuiyan. Welcome, sir. Our respected State President, Mr. Charles Pungro. And our Honorable Leader of Opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma. I would like to extend my gratitude to the esteemed leaders and party workers of the Trinamool Congress who've graced us today and gathered here. I'm also thankful to the media fraternity for being present here. I'm overjoyed that we have gathered here at the State Central Library to usher in the change that Meghalaya has long awaited. Today we begin a movement to save Meghalaya. To start off the occasion, we are going to play Vande Mataram. Kindly stand up as we play our national song, Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Sujala Sukhala, Malaya Jashitala, Sasya Shyamala Mataram, Vande Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
I would now like to call our Honorable State President, Mr. Charles Pungro, for his inaugural address.
Greetings to you all. At the outset, I am honored and privileged to extend my heartfelt greetings to all, and I welcome our Honorable National General Secretary, Shri Abhishek Banerjee, our State in Charge, Dr. Manas Ranjan Bhuiyan, our Leader of the Opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma, to this august gathering. We are immensely encouraged today with the presence of our honorable members of the Legislative Assemblies, the honorable members of the district councils, district presidents, coordinators, conveners, block committee members, our members of the Mahila Congress, the Trinamool Youth Congress, members of the Students' Wing, and all our beloved party workers. I also take this opportunity to welcome the media fraternity and all the esteemed guests who have graced us today. It gives me immense joy to be opening this house on a monumental occasion for our party. At the very beginning, I would like to ask all of us to spare a moment in prayer for all the flood victims of our state who have been affected by the recent natural calamities. And may the Almighty have mercy and comfort them in the hour of crisis and need. We have been standing strong by the people of the state, and relief efforts are ongoing, and we wish for every resident in the state to reach out to them in this time of crisis. The All India Trinamool Congress has worked tirelessly for the people and will continue to do so in the future in Meghalaya. The All India Trinamool Congress is a pro-people and grassroots party by the people, of the people, and for the people. A party which remains the elementary institution of rural life. Unlike other parties, both of national and regional in character, which has always remained an identified-based party. The All India Trinamool Congress believes in the power of the people and their aspirations for better governance. This unique organizational system that envisages for the welfare of the poor and the socially and economically disadvantaged people is the greatest USP of the All India Trinamool Congress. With the powers that have been decentralized, the All India Trinamool Congress will strive to work tirelessly for the people of Meghalaya and transform the once highly acclaimed state to its former glory. We will work for the development of Meghalaya and will strive to make it a model state in the entire country. In the coming days and weeks, we will continue with our outreach programs and make people who believe in this goal of the All India Trinamool Congress a part of our big family. I urge all those who want Meghalaya to be progressive and transformative state to join us and to be the change, and also wish to be the light to overshadow the darkness that's plaguing our state of Meghalaya. I'm thankful to the people of Meghalaya for extending their support to the All India Trinamool Congress, and I'm sure this support will only increase in the months and years to come. The word Trinamool means grassroots. Therefore, we are the People's Party who represents the grassroots. Trinamool Congress is a pro-people's party by the people, of the people, and for the people. We wish to be the light to overshadow the darkness that is plaguing our state at this moment. The All India Trinamool Congress has stepped in at a very critical juncture in our state's rich political history. At this juncture, people have lost hope and are looking towards their own leaders with contempt. The people of Meghalaya are aspiring for a new leadership to bring back the lost glory of our people and our state. The abode of clouds is being taunted as a haven for the corrupt and people with a clouded mindset. We are here to bring change, and I'm very happy to see today, through all of you present here, that you have decided to bring the change that the people are praying and hoping for. I profusely thank, at this stage, our party leadership, especially the Honorable Chairperson, Srimati Mamata Banerjee, for placing her trust and faith in us. As leaders of this vibrant and young Trinamool Congress, we need to march ahead with confidence, humility, integrity, and a strong vision for our people. Together, we have gathered here to send the message The message is, come and join us. Let us work together for a better Meghalaya and a people's Meghalaya. As party leaders from districts and constituencies, you have a big responsibility now towards our people till we attain victory in 2023. We should stand tall as leaders, not to be corrupt in our thoughts, minds, and deeds. We are here to bring a change, and we should not rest till we achieve it. Our hard work, commitment, and strong principle leadership should give people hope. Hope not only for their today, but also for their tomorrow. The pulse from every nook and corner of the state is calling for a change. The All India Trinamool Congress, Meghalaya, will be that change and the torchbearer for a progressive and transformative Meghalaya. Once again, I take this opportunity to thank our National General Secretary, the Hon'ble Abhishek Banerjee, for being here today to launch our membership drive and for the formal inauguration of our party headquarters. Thank you. Your presence gives us strength and confidence, and the blessings of our Honorable Chairperson, Srimati Mamata Banerjee, along with our in-charge, Dr. Manas Ranjan Gunia, will always be a source of strength and encouragement. The change is now. Thank you. Kublai Mithila. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Srimati Aljiba Rinja, Block President, 17 North Shillong, and also General Secretary of the Meghalaya Youth Trinamool Congress, to facilitate Mr. Abhishek Banerjee, our National Vice President. Now the facilitation of Dr. Manas Ranjan Gunia. Now I call for the felicitation of our State President, Mr. Charles Puglo. Now I call for the felicitation of the Honorable Leader of Opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma. I call upon Dr. Manas Ranjan Bhuya to the stage for his speech.
I welcome everyone present here. Thank you for joining us. I am overwhelmed and honored that our Honorable Chairperson, Madam Mamata Banerjee, has bestowed upon me with the direction of our Honorable General Secretary, Mr. Abhishek Banerjee, Member of the Parliament, on me this great responsibility as State in charge of Meghalaya. It is my resolve to fulfill my duties to the best of my abilities. We have gathered here on a very special occasion when Trinamool Congress takes another giant leap in the state. I am ecstatic to welcome our National General Secretary, Mr. Abhishek Banerjee, on his maiden visit to Meghalaya. This is the first of his many visits planned ahead. I am overjoyed to be in the presence of our leader of the opposition in Meghalaya, Dr. Mukul Sangma, and the Honorable State President of Trinamool Congress, Mr. Charles Pingo. Since the time we have been active and working in the state, we have received support from all quarters. We are grateful to the people of Meghalaya. It is heartbreaking to see the sorry state of governance in Meghalaya today. There is complete infrastructural collapse, rampant corruption and scams under this government's watch. The people of Meghalaya lack access to the most basic facilities like drinking water, uninterrupted electricity, good roads, accessible healthcare and quality education. Due to the constant tussle between the formal and traditional system of power, development in the state has been hindered. How long does the Conrad Sangma-led MD government aim to deprive the people? The BJP and the NPP are two sides of the same coin. Their double-engine government is a farce. The people of Meghalaya know well enough that in the name of development, Meghalaya has only seen destruction. NPP and MDA government has been responsible for the persistent misrule and the misgovernance. The NDA government has delivered scams after scams. There are several reports of the fund misappropriations. Even the alliance partners of NDA could not defend the government in the aftermath of the assembly building dome collapse. The ISBT conundrum, shoddy constructions of the building, bad roads, the Jal Jeevan Mission scam are all fallouts of the NDA's misrule. There is no other force, barring the Trinamool Congress, that has shown the gusto to resist the incumbent government. All other parties have colluded to keep the unholy Meghalaya Democratic Alliance alive, or should we say, the Meghalaya Disaster Alliance. The Congress has proven itself to be rather toothless in the state. They have colluded with the ruling establishment out of narrow political interest. It is time that Meghalaya sides with the only credible alternative, the only party that has defeated and most divisive force of before. Trinamool Congress's promise in Meghalaya is simple: to bring good governance. The people, the culture and the land are our fundamental priorities. So we urge you to continue to support us in our journey in Meghalaya. Trinamool Congress has been garnering support from every corner of the state. This gives us great hope that a bright future is on the horizon. Together, we will ensure that dark days of Meghalaya are left behind and all those responsible for the same will be ousted very soon. Our organization is growing stronger every day, and I want to applaud our party workers for their tireless efforts. Our party is nothing without seed workers, supporters, sympathizers. It is you who will make Trinamool Congress a formidable force. I assure you that the party leadership is by your side at all the times. Any assistance you might need will be catered to. Trinamool Congress has built a solid foundation in the state. With your hard work, we are here to stay. In the days to come, we will have to intensify our efforts. We will have to convince every resident of the state that Trinamool Congress is the only credible alternative. Mamata Banerjee, our supreme leader, the chairperson of the Trinamool Congress, has always stressed that the self should never overtake the collective. Here the collective is the party and the people. So let us resolve to work in the best interest of the party and the people of the state. I am certain that you will put in every ounce of your energy in the days to come. I wish you all the best. Let us work together to build a better Meghalaya. As the state in charge of the party, I will be available to every party worker all the times. Trinamool Congress has time and again proven that it can take on mighty opponents without fear and defeat them. In 2023, we shall prove it yet again that money and muscle fall flat before the promise of empathetic governance. Let Meghalaya be the torchbearer of the change in the Northeast. Let us show the BJP and their puppets that their days of misrule are coming to an end. Thank you very much. Kublai Sivan, thank you very much. Namen Mitel Bijo. Namaskar. Trinamool Congress Jindabad. Abhishek Banerjee Jindabad. Dr. Mukul Sangma Jindabad. Charles Pingro Jindabad. Meghalaya Trinamool Congress Jindabad.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon our honorable leader of opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma, to the stage.
Namaskar. My heartiest greetings to everyone. Our esteemed guest and leader, the National General Secretary, Shri Abhishek Banerjee, and our state in charge of All India Trinamool Congress, Dr. Manasji, my esteemed colleague and Meghalaya Pradesh Trinamool Congress President, Mr. Charles Pingro, all my distinguished colleagues in the Legislative Assembly, the members of the District Council, other distinguished colleagues in the party, all my distinguished friends representing various districts, blocks, and all our committed, dedicated party leaders who have gathered today here from all nook and corner of the state. Our state and the region have been ravaged by the wrath of nature, leaving a trail of devastation and pain amongst the people affected. We are deeply grieved by the loss of precious lives during the calamity and convey our deepest condolences to those who have lost their loved ones. Our selfless party cadres from TMC are still with the people affected and are assisting and helping them during this time of great crisis. I want to thank everyone who have, despite difficulties and challenges, gathered here to be part of this grand program. I want to thank and welcome our National General Secretary and our state party in charge into this gathering. And your presence has been a deep, great source of motivation and inspiration for all of us today. And I'm sure we will go back with highly motivated grassroots workers from today to ensure that we collectively see the Trinamool Congress flag flying high in every nook and corner of the state. Yes, sir, we are profusely happy that today's program is graced by you. It's a great privilege and pleasure for me, particularly to meet all our friends who have come from different parts of the state today. As we decide to come together as members of the same family, same parivar, the All Trinamool Congress, and put our collective resolve and strength together to serve our beloved people, partake in building both the beautiful state of ours and the great nation that we proudly belong to. I'm truly overwhelmed by the fact that the Trinamool Congress has been receiving tremendous support from all across the state within a short span of time, and our grassroots leaders are reaching out to all nook and corner of the state. It is not the first time that I have had the privilege of coming together to speak to each other in similar kind of political meeting like today. But it was different. It was when I shared the podium with friends and colleagues when we were in Indian National Congress. With the same commitment and resolve to serve our beloved people, the state, and this great nation of ours. But today, by choice and not by default, we have gathered here to accomplish the same vision and mission as members of a new political family, a new political parivar, a political party, the All India Trinamool Congress, which with utmost sense of commitment, dedication, and sincerity have taken a vow to fight for core human values, equality and justice under the committed and selfless leadership of none other than our All India Trinamool Congress chairperson, Srimati Mamata Banerjee, whom we, in true reflection of our rich culture and tradition, fondly and with great respect address as Didi, Mamata Didi. I have been privileged to know and admire her while she herself was in the Indian National Congress, giving everything she could to fight all the hostile political forces in her selfless pursuit to liberate the people and serve the people of West Bengal, until she realized that struggling with the Indian National Congress in futility would be equivalent to surrendering to the forces she was fighting against, and therefore will be a big letdown of the people she had promised to protect and serve. And therefore left Indian National Congress and embarked upon a new but challenging journey of organizing a new political party, All India Trinamool Congress, and bringing new hope, new opportunity, and now new alternative for not only the people of West Bengal, but also for the people across this great country. Friends, ours is a mission of serving our people, our beloved Jackman, with utmost sense of commitment, sincerity, love, and compassion. Protecting and preserving core human values of selflessness, equality, and justice, with a vision of building a state which is self-sustaining, inclusive, secure, progressive, and prosperous, capable of upholding multiple and sustainable opportunities, and a secured future for all our people. Yes, multiple and sustainable opportunities for our youth who are nurturing their respective dreams and aspirations, for the highly educated and qualified professionals, and to the struggling youth and the college and school dropouts, and a secure future for women, the mothers, the single mothers, the street vendors, the people with disabilities, the daily wage earners, the skilled and unskilled workforce, the poor, the middle class, the entrepreneurs, the businessmen, and the industrialists, and people who work day and night as employees of the government. Yes, our vision revolves around building a strong, self-sustaining, inclusive, progressive, and prosperous Meghalaya, capable of contributing in making India great, where every individual can have a sense of well-being, empowering everyone to be able to love and serve one another. But to realize this shared mission and vision, we must come together, unite people together to fight against the powers that be, in the true spirit of our vibrant democracy. It is not for the sake of power struggle amongst the political parties, but to save the state from disastrous future due to the inept, short-sighted, and corrupt government. It has become a necessity and calls for all the people who uphold the core human values of selflessness, love, and equality, and justice. Let us come together. While the selfless leaders, the employees, the people in the past and the preceding years have given their blood, toil, tears, and sweat to bring the state thus far and set a new benchmark of development, prosperity, and progress and prosperity, the present incumbent government has derailed the whole momentum of growth and development. The name and reputation of our beautiful state, to our great discomfort and shame, has taken a beating. Under the present dispensation, the state has become infamous for all the wrong reasons, for all the wrong things, for the alleged irregularities, corruption, scams, too many to mention here. The insensitivity that we see in the attitude of the government, the constant denial mode to all those issues which have been brought before the government is a reflection of their complicity in the whole alleged irregularities and corruption. Robbing the state of its state's scarce resources with well-orchestrated modus operandi, denying the salary of employees their dues, forcing our teachers to run from pillars to posts, to the extent of resorting to agitation, displacing and depriving our local entrepreneurs by bringing and monopolizing selective outsiders, thereby dislocating their whole career path as entrepreneurs, denying the youth, the job seekers, their deserving jobs, and thereby robbing them of what is due for the youth. How many thousands of jobs are lying vacant, and the refusal of the government to provide that opportunity for the youth to take advantage of those vacancies. Forget about new creation of jobs, but we are talking about the denial of the government to give the job opportunities to the youth by filling up those thousands of vacancies. Is it not the robbing of the youth of the state? Our state, this beautiful abode of clouds, often referred as patch of green and shining post, once reputed as educational hub, is now being reduced to a gambling den, which every individual of this state must oppose and collectively fight to stop. We are aware of what is happening in the interstate boundary with Assam and Meghalaya. How this insensitive and inept government, who have not tried to understand the in-depth complexities associated with these interstate border areas of difference, have gone ahead just to dance to the tunes of the counterpart, the BJP government of Assam, against the interests of our own Chaipanryu, pushing our people to the other state with complete insensitivity, alienating our land, alienating our tribal lands, land which is well protected by the provision of the Constitution, the 6th schedule. Is it not a big betrayal? Therefore, this is time for us to come together and fight against those liars and betrayers. And Trinamool Congress came here as the only opposition, because in the House of 60, as we see, how many are there in the opposition? All those members who have been elected by our beloved people of the state to take the responsibility of determining destiny of the state. Today, how many are here who stand as the only force to fight against this insensitive, inept and corrupt government? A government which is insensitive to the poor, to the mothers, to the street vendors, to the people with disabilities, the single mothers. How it is so insensitive to even people who are affected by the unimaginable trauma of natural calamity. I am saddened to say that even as I talked today before coming here, I was receiving SOS call from the people that not even a single grain has reached some of the most affected people who have lost their houses. Friends, it's our responsibility, therefore, to collectively resolve and restore the past glory of this beautiful state, to be honest to the aspirations and expectations of our people, and ensure that we, to our beloved children and grandchildren, let us all come together and stop this insensitive, anti-government, anti-people government. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, we must. We must because we love our state. Yes, we must. We love our people. Yes, we must because we love our children and grandchildren. Therefore, Trinamool Congress is providing this platform to bring the indispensable change, the change which must come, because we do not want to see the state to have the disastrous future, but we want to ensure, as members of this great parivar who demonstrated across the nation under the dynamic and committed and selfless leadership of Mamata Didi and her Lieutenant Abhishek Banerjee, that we can fight against all forces and we can overcome all challenges and we can prevail. My heartfelt thanks to all of you once again. You have all been working against all odds. I salute you. I salute all our friends who have come here, and my big apology on behalf of my party comrades, for we have not been able to give you enough seats to sit here today and be part of this great program. Many of you are standing outside. How many hours you must have been standing? But as I say, there is no shortcut when we want to build a state. When we want to help our people, when we want to serve our people with utmost sense of commitment, dedication, sincerity, and honesty. And we want to leave behind a state where everybody can say that, yes, I belong to a state where I have a sense of complete well-being, that I am able to further amplify my energy and commitment to serve one another and be part of the great story of building this great nation, great state, great Meghalaya, where we will have opportunities for all walks of life. Thank you, Matela, for your patient hearing. Kumlai Sibun, Matela, Jai Hind, long live All India Trinamool Congress, long live Meghalaya Pradesh Trinamool Congress, long live our chairperson, Mamata Didi, long live our National General Secretary, Abhishek Banerjee ji, and long live Meghalaya. Thank you. Thank you, Kumlai Sibun, Matela.
Thank you so much, sir. Our membership and support drive for the All India Trinamool Congress begins today. Therefore, we urge every Meghalayan to join forces with the Trinamool Congress. We are initiating our support drive through a launch video. We will soon start an outreach program where our party workers will carry our party's message to every household of Meghalaya. We want our mission to resonate at a grassroots level. We wish to begin a movement that will usher in a renewed zeal to work towards saving our beloved state. Together, we will make this movement successful and establish a government that truly cares about us, the people. To support us, give us a call on 96877 and become a part of this movement. Let us pledge to be the change. I would now request that the video be launched and will be played.
Since 2014, our country has been plagued by divisive forces. In 2021, TMC achieved what the country couldn't have imagined.
Salute to my motherland. I am proud to say that Bengal saved the country.
With a landslide victory, Bengal ousted BJP. This time, TMC is in Meghalaya with a mission to empower the people, uphold the ethnic cultures and traditions, celebrate the sacred land. It's time for Meghalaya to come together with a progressive force to oust the proxy BJP government from Meghalaya.
Indian Christians being harassed, threatened, and attacked.
We hope the government will respond immediately.
Faulty design led to the incident.
The members have threatened full-scale agitation.
Be the change. Support TMC by calling on 96877 96877.
Trinamool Congress is going to put its entire might, the party will put its entire weight behind the local unit of Meghalaya and make sure that we are able to defeat the outer forces, whether it's the BJP or the MP.
Now the moment we have all been waiting for. Our respected National General Secretary of the All India Trinamool Congress, I would like to request Shri Abhishek Banerjee to the podium for his maiden address to ask the party workers.
Namaste. Thank you to each one of you for making it to today's meeting, and a big thanks to everyone who has graced today's event. I'm overjoyed to be in Meghalaya today. I'm happy and a little bit of sadness combined together. That's because in the very first meeting, I'm overjoyed to see that Trinamool Congress, in its very first big event, is running short of space. And the sad feeling is because we have hundreds of workers who came here to attend the meeting, but we couldn't offer them a space, and are seated outside and are experiencing the meeting in the big screen. So whoever has come and joined the meeting virtually or physically, my big thanks to each one of them. I'm grateful to each one of you, to the workers of Trinamool, especially to the people of Meghalaya, a land of great possibilities, for your warm and enthusiastic welcome. A big thanks and a round of applause to the State Committee, to the State President, Charles Bingrove, Dr. Sangma, the leader of the opposition, the state in charge, Dr. Manoj Ranjan Bhuiya, the co-in-charge, Shobhoshachi Datto, every MLA present on the stage, the coordinators, conveners, block presidents, committee members, representatives, MDCs, thank you very much for coming and making Trinamool stronger and believing in Trinamool. I thank each one of you for the warm welcome, for the love, for the affection, and the kind of gratitude that you have showered upon me on the very first visit of the state. As I go back today, I will not just go back with this very dress that you have felicitated me with. I will go back with a bag full of memories. I'll go back with a mind full of possibilities. I'll go back with a heart full of optimism and determination. I will go back with a conviction that Meghalaya is on the cusp of independence again. And come what may, although elections are 6 months apart, but come what may, we have the people's love and affection. And in democracy, people say the last word, not the ruler. So the kind of love and affection that we have experienced in today's meeting, I am overjoyed with your love and support. And as you know, a strong opposition is the need of the hour to keep the current incumbent, and for that matter, any incumbent in check. And to make sure that the party which was voted to power way back in 2018 is performing its duties remaining within the ambit of Constitution and is delivering on its promises made before the electoral process. The NPP government, on the other hand, has completely ignored the state, interest of the people residing in the state, and has been a mere proxy and a puppet in the hands of BJP. Meghalaya is a land of possibilities. As Mr. Pingrove was rightly saying, the abode of clouds has become the heaven for corrupt. We have to change that. Meghalaya will not bow down before Gujarat and Delhi. Meghalaya will not compromise on its self-respect. Meghalaya will not be cowed down by threats from Delhi and Madhya Pradesh. Meghalaya, every Meghalayan will live his life with utmost respect, dignity. You see Meghalaya's geographical position. Meghalaya is located in the northeastern part of the country. And as per Indian Vedas and Vastus, Northeast is the most auspicious place. Northeast is the place of worship. Northeast is the place of God. Northeast is a space of spirituality. So why will Northeast be ignored time and again? Whether it's the Congress when they were in the power at the center or it's BJP, has always ignored Meghalaya. Now why Trinamool Congress is different? And why Trinamool Congress is the only party which is taking BJP head on? You have seen the results of Bengal. BJP put its entire might, vigor and strength. Every day people from Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, rather the big top brass and the honchos of BJP were traveling back and forth, and the entire BJP juggernaut was at work to oust Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress from West Bengal. But Trinamool Congress is the only party who showed them their place, who showed Amit Shah his place, who showed every BJP leader, including the BJP national president, his place. We know how to take on you. We know how to take on you head on. And trust you me when I say this. When Trinamool Congress has entered Meghalaya, Dr. Sangma, Mr. Pingrove, and every MLA, when they decided that we have the fire in our belly and we want to take on the NPP government and we don't have the platform, they all came to Trinamool Congress. Trinamool Congress is just the platform. I assure you that in the 6 months when you have a new government in place, Meghalaya will rule Meghalaya. Bengal will not rule Meghalaya. Can any BJP leader will have the guts? I challenge them on record. You have live cameras here. Will any BJP leader in the country have the guts to come into the soil of Meghalaya, hold a meeting in this very particular place, and address the crowd and say it or put it on record that Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Delhi will have no role to play in the life of Meghalayans? I am putting this on record. Khasi will be ruled by Khasi, Garo will be ruled by Garo, Jaintia will be ruled by Jaintia, Meghalaya will be ruled by Meghalaya. This is my commitment, this is Trinamool Congress commitment to you. People sitting here are not alien to the state. They come from this very soil. Mr. Pingrove is son of the soil. Dr. Sangma is son of the soil. Every MDCs, conveners, MLAs, member of the Legislative Assembly is a son of the soil. They will work for you, and Trinamool Congress is just the platform. You should be happy to know there are 1,700 political parties in the country, not 1 or 2 or 5. 1,700. And all the opposition parties are being chased by central investigation agencies just because they are not surrendering to BJP's whims, fancies and desire. Every opposition party in the country are being hounded by agencies like CBI and ED. We are also being hounded. I have been interrogated so many times. I have been called to Delhi. I have been summoned for hours. But the only difference between Trinamool Congress and other political parties, or when you call Trinamool for an investigation and when you make sure that the CBI is being put behind a particular person on Trinamool Congress, we are doubly determined and resolutely firm in our fight against the autocratic forces. We will make sure that the more CBI chases us, the more ED chases us, the more our workers will hit the ground and make sure Meghalaya and every BJP ruled state in the country for that matter is freed from BJP's autocratic rule. Trinamool Congress is the only party that has defeated BJP with such an overwhelming mandate. We are the only party who took them head on and showed them their place. Now every member of the MDA government has flocked together just to get a piece of the power pie. I want to thank the people of Meghalaya. Ask me why. Why? I want to thank each one of you. Because Meghalaya is the only state in the country, only state, I repeat, Meghalaya is the only state in the country which has exposed the unholy nexus of BJP and Congress. Where you have 5 Congress MLAs, 2 BJP MLAs, and NPP MLAs, UDF MLAs in an alliance to rule the state. Unbelievable. Where Congress is supporting BJP, BJP is supporting Congress. NPP is supporting Congress, Congress is supporting BJP. We used to study in childhood in maths, A equals to B, B equals to C, thus A equals to C. The same formula is applicable for Meghalaya. They have exposed themselves. What can be more funnier? a party who talks about taking on BJP. I thank Dr. Sangma, Mr. Pingrove and every MLA who took the decision of quitting the Congress and coming to Trinamool, because they realized if we have to take on NPP's might and BJP's vigor, we need a platform and we need a party who has the courage to speak to BJP, to fight with BJP and to take BJP head on. And the only party in the country today is Trinamool Congress. You will not find Trinamool Congress in your times of joy, but you will find Trinamool Congress workers standing by you firmly in your times of sadness and distress. We are not fair weather friends. I will request each one of you, shun the fair weather friends. Show them their place. Like sun rises from the east, this time the democratic sun has to rise from the east, and it has to be northeast. Northeast has given BJP so much in the last 8 years. What has the double engine government given to you? Nothing. Out of 25 MP Lok Sabha seats, 80% of the seats have been won by BJP or its allies. You gave them an overwhelming mandate. They talk about double engine government. You have a chief minister who is busy attending dinner parties in Delhi when his own state is facing calamity and crisis. What can be more shameful than this? They formed an alliance called MDA, Meghalaya Democratic Alliance. But Conrad Sangma should reframe and rename that acronym MDA as My Development Alliance. If anyone's development has happened in the last 5 years, it is Conrad Sangma's development. In the name of border dispute settlement, Assam, you saw the unprecedented, rather unacceptable move where the current government has surrendered land to the Assam in the name of border dispute settlement. I want to ask the government and Mr. Conrad that as a chief minister, who did you consult? Before making this trade-off, who did you speak to? Did you speak to any single person on the ground? Those who have lived their lives as Meghalayans, who have cherished a hard-brought statehood, are suddenly being made to live as residents of another state. What can be more shameful than this? Residents in border villages have faced brutally from the Assam police. They're facing brutality every now and then. Is this what the people of this great state deserve? A government that has little respect or no respect for its land is not worthy of holding a position in power. All this was done to please the masters in Delhi. Have you seen his body language when he meets the people in Delhi, when he meets the BJP's top brass? He's like this. Meghalayans has to be like this, not this. He's a chief minister who has been elected by the people. You're carrying the aspiration, hope, and respect of 35 odd lakh Meghalayans. Is this how you bow down to BJP leaders? Is this what the people of Meghalaya deserve? Is this what you voted for him? Is this what you expected out of him? If the answer is no, then as we speak, as I address the crowd, as you sit in these chairs, take out your mobile phone and note the number. 96877 96877. Make sure every Meghalayan is associated with Trinamool. Why I am asking you now? Because Meghalaya is facing a calamity. In this time of distress, we need every people of the state, every brother and sister wants to work for the people. This is the platform. Trinamool Congress is the party which is of the people, for the people, by the people. Take out your phones, ring up and get associated with Trinamool Congress now. And in this time of distress, we have to make sure that we stand by every Meghalayans. Relief packages are reaching to them at the right time. We have to make sure, our volunteers have to make sure that we are able to stand by them. Doesn't matter whether the Chief Minister stand, whether any other minister stand, whether any other political party stand, Trinamool Congress has to stand. Because as I said, Trinamool Congress, you will not find us in your times of joy and happiness. We will stick with you. We will stand with you shoulder to shoulder in the times of distress, sorrow, and when you need. And as they say, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Between 2019 to 2022, 1,000 cases of brutality against the Christian community were registered in this country. All of it happened under the central government's watch. Sometimes incited by the fringe elements of their own party. Several churches have been vandalized. People preaching the faith have been tormented, and yet no action has been taken to stop this carnage. And Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka, which are again BJP-ruled governments, are topping the charts when it comes to crime against Christians. I'm putting the facts in public domain. If you think my data is wrong, you file a case against me. I'm challenging you. Let's talk about facts and figures. Several churches have been vandalized. In the name of SC/ST upliftment, they're torturing the SC/ST community like anything. And BJP is known to spread venom and hatred wherever it goes. And currently it is also an active member, like I said, of the MDA government, which has eventually all the control behind the scenes. With 2 MLAs, literally, they are controlling the state and they are controlling the life of 35 lakh Meghalayans. 35 lakh Meghalayans has to control the BJP leaders in Delhi, not the other way around. The fight is not for 2023, the fight is also for 2024. You have to give them reply in the language they understand. How many times you saw the PM after election stepped into Meghalaya and stand by you? 0. How many times did the Home Minister come to Meghalaya after elections to stand by you? 0. Again during elections, you will see all the ringleaders together in one stage trying to misguide the people of Meghalaya. Don't get into their trap. If you have to, like in COVID times, when the vaccine was started, we all took Covishield vaccine, right? To make sure that Corona doesn't come and hit us. So if Corona is the virus, Covishield is the vaccine. So if NPP is the virus, Trinamool is the vaccine. Let them bring their entire might, put their entire weight behind the unit in Meghalaya and behind Conrad Sangma. I promise you, Trinamool will fight till the last drop of his blood, but will not surrender before the people in power and Delhi. We are ready to bow down before the power of the people, not before the people in the power. This is the difference. And our elected government, who has been elected by the people, is being reduced to a mere puppet in the hands of BJP, who is drawing the strings, sitting in Delhi. Meghalaya cannot be governed from Delhi or Gujarat. It has to be governed from Meghalaya, like I said. And All India Trinamool Congress is a party It's a national party, but with regional ethos. We believe in upholding the culture and values of this great land. Trinamool Congress is a platform which will be strengthened by the people of the state and for the people of the state. Meghalaya will be governed by those who come from the grassroots of the state and democratically elected by the voters of Meghalaya. Trinamool Congress has been standing by the people of this state in this time of calamity. Our leaders have been making every effort to reach out to the flood-affected victims on daily basis. We have been working tirelessly to ensure that the relief material reaches people on time without fail. And our prayers are with every victims. We wish them strength in these difficult times. And Trinamool has only come to Meghalaya with a mission to usher in a new dawn for a prosperous future for the people of Meghalaya. We wish to empower the people of the state by reclaiming their lives that have been neglected and denied by the current government. We aim to uphold the ethnic cultures and traditions of the state that are crucial to its identity and have been persistently pushed to oblivion by the incumbent government. We promise to celebrate the sacred land that is the soul of the people in the state. We will strive to ensure that every inch of this state is preserved and protected. I urge each one of you to come and join us in this mission of ours to empower, uphold and celebrate Meghalaya. It is time for all the three hills to come together as a progressive force. The Trinamool Congress associate with the party unit and work for the betterment of 35 lakh Meghalayans. Like we announced, and the video has already been shown, we started a membership drive, and the membership drive will be live from today, from this very moment. We have to reach maximum households with a vision to seek their support to bring in change to this great state and be a part of our movement. I call upon every Meghalayan to come and join us in this movement to support the party by giving us a missed call in, I repeat the number, 96877 96877. I again repeat, 96877 96877. Together we will and together we can. We have to work shoulder to shoulder to make sure in the next 6 months, every Meghalayan will have access to better roads, better education system, better healthcare facilities. Meghalaya has contributed to India's growth story time and again. Meghalaya is known for its hospitality. Meghalaya is known for its food processing. Meghalaya is known for its exports, its mining. But Meghalaya has not been given its due. This time, we are here to give Meghalayans his due. It's time you choose yourself and get yourself associated with Trinamool Congress to oust the corrupt government from power in the next 6 months. Put all your might, all your strength, all your vigor, and make sure one vote for Trinamool Congress, one vote, that means 5 democratic slaps in these people who have cheated you over the last 4.5 years. Conrad Sangma, who came to power with fake promises, with false narrative of double engine government. Look at how the double engine government is performing. This is not double engine, this is double heist, double robbery. Double engine government, no one will arrest no one. The central government can steal as much resource from Meghalaya they want. The Meghalaya police will not hold them accountable. And Conrad Sangma can do whatever he wants. The ADCBI will not harass him. This is double heist. We have to give a befitting reply to these people who has cheated us. And we have to show them their place. We elected them with hopes in our heart and optimism in our mind. And Conrad Sangma eventually became Conman Sangma. So I will tell you, if you have minimum dignity, self-respect left with yourself, Stop behaving like a puppet. Stop behaving like a puppet of a state which has 35 lakh people who chose you as their elected representative to represent them at the world stage and at the national platform. In the next 6 months, I will come n number of times. If you want me to come here every fortnight, I'll be here, I assure you. Wherever you want me to go, I will go. I will put my entire might and weight behind each one of you sitting here. And Trinamool Congress as a party will put its entire weight behind the state unit. But each one of you has to make a commitment, has to make a promise to yourself that in 2023, Meghalaya will show the world its capability and its power and its strength. Not to India, but the entire world. Like I said, sun rises in the east. We have to show that in letter and spirit. That democratically this time, be it 2023 or 2024, the sun will rise in the east, not in the west. I thank each one of you for patiently listening to each of us, for coming and joining in today's event and making it a grand success. I will see you again. Till then, I offer my best wishes, my gratitude, my love and respect to each one, everyone who has come for today's meeting. May God be with you, and glory to this great land, glory to Meghalaya. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Glory to Meghalaya. Thank you.
Itu kan cakap tu kan.